Smoko check, sweet honey chicken, spicy lamb, black bean pork, sweet chili chicken on noodles from the Hamilton night market with English breakfast tea in the polka dot cup. Bloody marvellous. Hello, welcome. Hi pie. I hope you've had a bloody marvellous day. In a signature waikato move, we spent the first 10 minutes of our class clearing the cow shit away from the front of the container and survey shed door. Behind me, you see the culprits. Bloody marvellous. Well, what a day. I left early this morning to get into work real early so that I could get a free park because I had my wife's car. My wife was taking my car in to get a warrant of fitness. So yes, I did get in early enough to secure a free park, and I walked into work for my first class at 8 o'clock. It was a cold and chilly morning, but clear and crisp. So yeah, it was going to be a good day, but it was going to take a while to warm up. My students took a while to warm up as well and didn't quite arrive on time, but eventually we managed to have a muster, and we went out to the site, to the classroom, the outdoors, the big sky room as I call it, which is by my container full of gear and a sort of ancillary shed. Now the cows had spent the night there, it would seem, possibly sheltering from the wind. I'm not 100% sure on that, but certainly they had made their presence felt, so much so that we spent the first 10 minutes of the class clearing the shite out of the way so that we could operate. But it was all done with quite good humour, and as you can see from the title of today's vlog, Waikato Days. This is fairly common for the Waikato. I must admit the cows must have been on a fairly dry sort of diet, as it looked to me like a horse had been in there rather than a cow. But yeah, my rural poo recognition skills are perhaps not up to scratch there in that regard. Anyway, so that class went very well. We had a lovely little time in the sun eventually when it came through and warmed up, and got it done, so to speak. Then I popped up to the office for I think a quick cup of tea. I can't remember whether I managed to get one. And then into my next class at 1 o'clock with Joseph and myself, who we're developing our skills as the best mathematical double act Wintec can afford provide. So yeah, we had a lot. We both had a lot of fun. Well, I had a lot of fun, and I hope everyone else did too. And we got some good mathematical stuff going there. So yeah, that was pretty good. I then back to the office at 3, and I had caught up with a couple of my colleagues in the front row there of the. We all sit in the front row of the open space there. So I'm developing this front row meme there, but we'll more about that. We'll have to see how my colleagues go about that. So I decided I'd come home via the night market. I wanted to have another crack at the mixed sort of potpourri of things that was on offer there. So before I went to the night market, I popped into the $2 shop and bought a few items there. Mostly 20 clipboards, which I'm sort of working on some sort of scenario with. But anyway, that was there, and then yeah, off to the night market, on home, and well, the rest is all history there. And we're doing a bit of a bit of social media, and it's 20 to 12. So we're all good, and off up to the hospital in the morning for an infusion. So yeah, no background video today because I had my wife's car, so no cameras and things. But all in all, a bloody marvellous day. Some high steppage there, and 6 hours of teaching, 3 hours of admin. Weight stayed the same. Bloody marvellous Waikato days. Which bird is smartest? Answers in the comments below the video, please. Lyonnaise. Yes, the onion is an essential ingredient. However, by reading between the lines, the potato is not necessarily an essential ingredient in the style of Leon. However, I feel that the onions or the Lyonnaise is most often associated with potatoes. So everyone did say onions, although some suggested it should include potatoes. Anyway, Howie Jones was the first in with the correct answer, and he takes the place on the Hall of Fame. So, Lyonnaise, Howie, that means Howie with onions. So, bloody marvellous. Feel legit. This has been a maurieos presentation, recorded live in our studio at Ngaruawahia, Aotearoa, New Zealand, the land of the long white cloud, place where Kiwis live, in a paradise we like to call God's own country.